Welcome back, my Taylor Swift fans, and we're back at it again with a Taylor Swift reaction. Doing a little something different. This is like a little, she went to a talk show, the Jonathan Ross show, and she hates when they're talking about her love life. And you can tell in her facial expressions how uncomfortable she is. And I wanted her to do this and share it with all the Taylor Swifties out there. Alright, if you're new around here, you know what you gotta do. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, notification bells on to get all my videos. And let's get right into it. 1, 2, 3, go.
Here we go. Feel free to go crazy for Taylor Swift.
Feel free to go crazy for Taylor Swift. Like, who wouldn't though? Like, we all do. Look how beautiful she is. That red dress, oh, she's glowing. It's amazing.
Taylor Swift, ladies and gentlemen. Come and make yourself comfortable. Wow, no, we have some young people in screaming every time your name is mentioned.
I mean, that's all they do.
What's the
He's a
name
star,
for the Swift fans? 'Cause
superstar.
we had Justin Bieber on a few weeks ago, and his fans are called Beliebers.
I know.
What are your fans called?
Swifties,
They kind of named
Swifties.
themselves, and they call themselves Swifties, which is so
That's
cute.
Swifties.
That's so
Cute.
cute.
Okay, well, I think I'm on my way to becoming a Swiftie.
Really? That's amazing. I've wanted to be on your show for so long.
And one thing you gotta know about Jonathan Ross, he's so sarcastic and he don't stop too. When he's asking questions, he just keeps going and going and going and going and going and going and going. It's like, what the fuck? Like, dude, shut the fuck up already. You can see in your guest face that they don't want to talk to you no more. Like, come on now.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody talks about it. They're like, Jonathan Ross is so lovely.
No, he's not.
French people or what?
No.
Okay, so you've just come from France, though, haven't you?
Yeah, actually, I was in Paris doing a music video, and I got to go to a fashion show.
Wow, because it's Fashion Week over there, isn't it? Or it's just
Yeah.
been. Okay, how was that?
It was beautiful, beautiful dresses, and yeah, I knew it was Fashion Week because I was going there for Fashion Week, but you don't realize, like, the models are all there.
Of course, because they would be for Fashion Week, but I suppose
Yeah.
but you'd forget that on the way, don't you?
But like, I didn't realize they were like they're all staying in the same hotels as like people that aren't models.
Oh, okay.
Because you'd think they'd have one with just very thin doors and stuff like that, wouldn't
I don't know what I thought, or they like sleep on clouds or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't like that. He was like body shaming there. Thin doors, like all models are thin. Jonathan Ross is something else, though. I gotta say that. He's like, yo, he's out of this world, this guy. He be saying some fucked up shit. That's all I gotta say.
But like I was going to the gym because I was trying to like run off the jet lag. I walk in and there's a model, like a real one, and she's like on the treadmill, right? And she's
Like a real
running,
one.
like faster than a racehorse would run, like
I mean, like a real one. But don't you think like every girl in this world feel like they are a model? You know what I mean? Like you gotta watch out what you say sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
like, I
saying?
don't know, 80 miles an hour probably.
Yeah.
Just saying. You know what I mean? Don't get
Yeah.
upset at me.
Top speed.
Just saying.
Top speed and not breathing heavy at all. She's like.
Yo, Taylor Swift's a character.
That's the lazy person.
He's something else.
Isn't it?
And I hate it. And you can see in my face that I hate it, and you can hear that I hate it. And I'm like,
You breathing mad
keeps running
heavy.
like that for like 30 minutes.
Wow.
And then she has this like Italian boyfriend come in, and he's like incredibly good looking, and they're both good looking, and he, I swear, leans over the bar of the treadmill, and they start making out while she's running this fast.
What the fuck?
That's the most annoying woman on the planet, isn't it?
And I just wanted to be like, you win. You already won.
But look at you, there's nothing of you. You're like a model as well, and you've done modeling.
She's a model. Oh, she's a model.
No, I
come on.
haven't. That's nice.
Taylor
of
Swift, you a model.
I
I'm
can't
sorry,
run
yo.
like they do.
Taylor, honestly, you're not bad.
Look at that beauty, right? She tall, slim, perfect for being a model. You know what I mean? And like I said, anybody could be a model, all right? Simple. All right? Have faith in yourself.
Looking.
Come on now.
Honestly, I wouldn't just say that.
Thank you for saying that.
When you travel these places, do you have friends and family with you, or is it very much just a kind of a professional thing?
Well, I don't really see my family if I don't have them come along sometimes. So I'll be like, hey, Dad, you come on this trip. Hey, Mom, come on this trip. Hey, Austin, my brother who's in college, come on this trip. And he's like, no, I really don't
You
want
heard of
to.
somebody?
And I'm like, okay.
We had a picture there of you. That was you when you were. Is that you 11 or 12?
That was actually singing a national anthem at an NBA game.
Ooh.
So you knew you had a voice. I guess you just had to persuade the rest of the world. You had.
Nah, she knew she had a voice. The NBA also knew she had a voice. So she's singing at an NBA game, the national anthem. Come on now, man. You know who T Swifty is. Don't put respect on her name. Put some respect on her name.
To get out there. So you were 11, 12 when you started. How long did it take you to get the interest from the business? How long before you got signed by someone?
I was like 14 when I got a publishing deal for my songwriting. But I mean, from the point when I was
14
like 9
years old.
I was obsessed with theater. and
Publishing deal for her
children's theater, and
songwriting.
I loved telling a story on stage, whether it was with acting or singing or performing. But it really got crazy when I started playing guitar when I was 12, and that's when I started writing songs. And that's kind of the point where it became all I wanted to do.
I know you write quite a lot about songs, and you don't necessarily go into specifics, but a lot of Taylor's songs are about breakups.
Yes.
And relationships.
Yes.
And you seem, if you don't mind me saying so, you seem to have had more than your fair share of breakups.
Yeah, there have been a few.
Such an asshole, yo. Swear to God. It's his job, but he's an asshole.
What's wrong with you? What, you
Because-
ashamed?
He is funny, though. One thing.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
He's a good-looking boy.
No, I mean, I don't really talk about my personal life because it's sort of like,
Goes boom.
it goes everywhere
Yeah.
and then it gets turned into all these other things and it's like, I would much
How it
rather my
goes.
personal life be sung about. I think it sounds nicer that way rather
Yeah.
than me talking about it in some magazine article or something.
But if this guy you're with at the moment, say, if it turns out to be just a happy relationship, then that kind of ends...
Don't ask me that question. The question makes me so sad.
But you see, but you're getting these great songs out of breakups.
Oh, come on.
Yo, she's such a real person, like a real genuine person.
Maybe you don't want to release it for like 15 years. Get about 4 or 5 more albums out of Heartbreak, then settle down. Does that not make sense? That's a pretty good game plan for you, Taylor. You can thank me later.
Yeah.
Yo, Jonathan Ross is crazy.
You must know, I guess, or you must have a feeling when you've written something. And we have, I know you're familiar with the guys who we have this evening. Gary Barlow's written some of the best pop songs for the last 20 years in this country. He really has written some incredible songs. And I mean that, Gary, I really do. And you've written some great songs as well.
Look
And
how
the new
he's looking at his
single,
face right
he
now.
doesn't, he always
He
thinks, he always thinks I'm going to be mean after
Those are where they're like the host of like Britain's Got Talent, right?
Anyway,
Yo, this
sorry,
motherfucker.
I didn't mean that. You made me do that.
Yeah, you know what he wanted. He means I do it for him. And he gotta pay the bills with these commercials, man. You gotta pay bills.
We tried electric unicycle.
But you could have skipped one at least, man. Not the next one. The first one would have been great.
Doggy paddle. Only pay for
Doggy paddle. It's even funny too, right? We can Liberty Mutual Insurance. Make sure you get insurance, guys.
We designed boots.
Oh, I bought a pair of those boots for my son, and those are great boots right there, guys. So I'm advertising it. Area, give me a sponsorship. Appreciate y'all.
He's not cute. He's,
He's
old enough to be your
cute. He said he's cute.
No, I meant the flirtation.
Between me and Gary?
Yeah.
When you were
Oh,
cuddling.
Taylor Swift, that's a good one. That's a good one, Taylor. It's cute. The flirtation.
He's like a gazelle now. You know, he used to be 400 pounds.
I don't know if you're serious.
No, he was 400 pounds. We had him on the show once. We had to knock a wall down to get him
Were
out
you-
again.
This motherfucker, yo.
I'm serious.
He's too much, yo.
The actual number.
402.
You look great.
Thank
Things are going
Because
well.
take that. Initially, it was just him.
He looked like David Beckham a little bit, though, right? Look at David
When he
Beckham.
lost the weight,
His doppelganger.
Other guys, including a break dancer.
Yo, John, he's a comedian.
I'm sorry, Gary, you know it. Anyway, the new single. Have you heard Taylor's new single? Anyone else? The minute you hear it, you know it's a hit. It's a great song.
Thank you so much
It's
for
a great
saying
song.
that.
It's a great song.
It's doing well. Things are good.
It's number 4 over here. I think it's even going to knock Gangnam off the top of the chart. Here's a taster. And that immediately...
Oh, they couldn't play it on the show? Thank you, though. It would have been copyrighted for me, so
And that
appreciate
is
you.
about, I guess, a breakup. A specific breakup?
Yes. Not like a compilation of all of them.
No.
This is
We've
just
had a few,
one.
as we've said. Which the most
Yo, this
recent-
guy's
one of the
something
old
else.
ones. So you could do that. Just store them all, and occasionally, when you need a breakup, go back to one of the old ones again.
I've thought about that.
Okay.
You just stockpile all
It's a good
things
idea, though, right?
And you just draw from it later.
Do you think, Taylor, that you and I don't know whether you feel you have fallen in love, and I'm not going to answer, but do you think that you do maybe get into a relationship too readily? Do you give too much of yourself too soon? Would that be why this keeps happening?
I don't know why people think that. People think that about me. That's like, I think of...
Because you've had so many breakups, that's why. Why do you not know we think that?
I mean, I just think if you think too hard about it and it takes you a long time to fall in love with someone, you're not in love.
That's true. So the first, wow, this is great, and you're there in the moment.
Yeah.
That's a lovely thing.
Yeah, I have a lot of rules placed on my life.
A lot of
And I
rules.
just choose not to apply rules to love.
Well, that's, I think, a very
Comes
easy
genuinely.
way-
There's no
a
rules to
very
love. It's
sane
just,
way to proceed.
it comes, it
does leave
comes.
you open to, let's face it, more hit singles.
True that. Hey, fuck it.
Downside of it.
Stephen, don't you shake your head at me like a wise old puffin.
I don't know what a puffin is, but
Lovely to have you here. Taylor's new album, Red, is out, I think, on the 22nd of October.
it's an older interview, but it's something new about Taylor that I never knew about.
Super
So
talent and a great guest. Ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous Taylor Swift. Thank you so much.
yo, honestly, he's a funny dude though. Jonathan Ross, funny ass dude. It's his job to ask those questions, so I'm not mad at him. But I'm like, yo, have some sympathy. But guy, like, yo, she uncomfortable. You can tell. But I appreciate y'all. If you're new around here, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, notification bells on so you get all Grandpa's videos. And Grandpa, see you next time. Peace.